Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm pleased to be able to bring you another first look video, and this time it's Construction Simulator. I want to say a big thanks to Astragon first of all for sending me this copy, and not only that, letting me stream it and make content for it before the release date. The release date is Tuesday the 20th of September, so there's only a couple of days to wait and you can get your hands on this. So a big thanks to Astragon for that. This is the PS5 version that we're going to take a look at, because I know a few of you guys are interested in seeing how it works on console. There's been some footage on YouTube already, quite a bit of footage actually, of the PC version, so we're going to dive in. All I've done so far is turned off the background music, just in case YouTube is funny with it. Sometimes you don't know. So that is off. Normally there'll be some background music. Let's jump in and start a game. So, create a new profile, so let's do that. And we need to first choose a character. Let's see who we've got. Good mix, male, female. I don't know how much of the character actually we're going to see in the game if we're driving. I might go for this guy. Let's go for this guy. Oh, wow. I didn't expect him to be standing there. Choose your appearance. The base colour will be applied to your helmet, hearing protection, and some areas of clothing. Select the protective equipment. In the game, you can decide for each piece whether you want to wear it or not. It doesn't affect the gameplay. Okay, so base colour. I think we should have some kind of luminous yellow or something. There's pinks in there, which is quite nice. So go for the yellow. What about the PPE? We should have the same, really. The helmet. How do I change the value there? 0. That's the only thing I can do for that. Okay, hearing protection. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't finish that. I'm going to leave that as it is, you know. Decals as well. I can't... Why can I not change this? Why can I not change the decal? Well, oh, there we go. Now it's moving. So we haven't got many decals, have we? Let's just go with that one. Glasses. Now I know how to do it. Glasses I'm not too bothered about. Let's have a look at the... Do you know what? I'm going to leave him with... Actually, no, I don't like that on the helmet. I'm going to take that decal off. I'm not going to have that, and I'm not going to have hearing protection. Right, let's just carry on. What I'm going to do now, in case you can't see it, I'm typing in my my name. Sometimes PlayStation is funny in showing you what's going on when there's some typing going on. So that's what I've done. Where we are, Tinted 57. So hold down X to save that. And of course this game's got multiplayer, which is going to be interesting. So once a few of you guys get underway, if you've got the PS5 version, I'm not sure actually if it's cross-platform. I'm really not sure. I need to check on that. But once you guys get a hold of it, it'd be fun to do some multiplayer, so we'll look into that. So for now, let's start our own game. Prove your skills as a construction professional. Show what you're made of. Let your friends or other players join your game when you complete the opening campaign. Nice. Now we've got to create a company. We will get into this game, you know. Choose a region. So your company is located in the scenario you choose. Not only do the scenarios look different, but the contracts you play reflect the different types of construction typical to the region. So that's quite nice. So we've got Europe and we've got USA. So by the sounds of it, it's going to give us a different experience in each one. So that's quite nice. You can easily select one scenario and later start a new company in the other one. I think, being as I'm based in the UK, I'm going to go for the Europe one. I don't know what's happened to our guy there over on the right. He looks a bit pixelated. Anyway, let's accept. Oh, now we need a company logo. Okay. What have we got? Various tools, building implements, screws. You know what? I'm going to go for the spade. Let's do that. Company name. So, in case you can't see it, I am just typing it now. I'm going to keep it really corny. I'm going to call it Tintin 57 Construction. Actually, that is too long. Right, I'm going to call it Tintin Construction. Let's see if that fits. That fits. Okay, good. We will get through this part. Let's accept. Start a single player game. Alright, let's do that. Nice. Oh, it's looking good. These screenshots are really nice. I haven't seen any gameplay on the next gen console, so I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, we would expect it to be really nice looking. The previous construction simulator games have been ports from mobile games, haven't they? I did play the last one. A rough start. Feeling a little lost in your life? You're thinking about your future when destiny comes knocking on your door. It's the middle of the night when your phone rings. It's Hape, long-time friend of the family and the owner of a local construction company. There's a bad storm and he needs your help. Little could you know just how drastically this stormy night would alter the course of your fate. Okay, so Hape is our the boss, I think. There's our guy. So there's going to be some tutorials to begin with, as it says, and this is just showing us how we move around. The graphics do look good. As I was just saying, I did play the previous one on the PS4, and yeah, I wasn't convinced with that one. The controls were a little bit tricky, so I'm hoping now that Astragon are putting this one out, this one's going to be a completely different experience, and it's on the next gen console, so I'm sure it will be. So let us. How can we run? Oh, we can run. So we can use R2 to run. So let's do that. Let's just have a look around first. There's high winds. It sounds good in the headphones. The trees are all swaying. There's leaves blowing across. There's a lot of damage, isn't there? Let's go to the marker, which is just here. And then the next one is down here. Oh, we don't want to go off the end of there. Let's go down the steps. This, I assume, is Hape. And we press triangle to speak to Hape.
Ah, finally. There you are. I hope you haven't forgotten me. Well, if you want me to jog your memory, it's me, Hape. I always knew you'd become a real construction ace someday. Now is your chance to prove it, because I urgently need your help. So let's get moving. There was a bad storm last night, and it left a ton of damage in its path. There's been a landslide at the bridge coming into the village. It also knocked down a utility pole, and many parts of the village lost power. We have to get over there and clear the road. We'll need a wheel loader, which I have to pick up. It's best if you get behind the wheel of the flatbed truck and drive ahead. Just follow the GPS to the meeting point.
Yes, sir. So he's calling himself Hape, but I actually prefer Hape. I hope he doesn't mind. I'm going to call him Hape because that's easier for me to remember. So let's get underway. So we need to drive this flatbed truck. All these vehicles, I believe, are all licensed as well. So everything should be pretty authentic. And we got sounds of the thunder and lightning. It's been a week for thunder and lightning because, of course, we got the thunder and lightning in Train Sim World 3 as well, which has been quite nice. Right, let's open the context menu with square. And select the light. Okay, so let's do that. Headlights on, off, rotating lights, right, let's do that. Nice. Right, let's go. Let's see what the driving's like. So I haven't adjusted any sensitivity settings or anything like that. So this is exactly how it is once you first install it. So we may need to make some fine adjustments there depending on how it drives. So let's follow it round. The GPS is quite good. That's nice and clear. And it helps as well, you've got these arrows going along the road which are guiding us to where we need to be. Just in case the GPS isn't very clear to you, you can use this. There's a red light, do we wait for that? Do we wait or do we get going? How do we change the view as well? Right, that's the zoom. We got indicators? I don't know about the indicators. I tried pressing R1 then to indicate right, but it didn't do anything. We'll work that out as we go. But we're not far from the destination. There doesn't seem to be much AI traffic on the road at the moment, but that could be... Oh, there's a red light. Okay, we didn't get fined or anything. There's no AI on the road just now, but that could be because of the storm, so that could be understandable. Again, let's check on that as we go through the missions. Let's park up. Leave the construction machine with triangle. Now do a hold triangle. Aha, there we go. Message Hape. First and foremost, we need light. Turn on the mobile generator. Okay. There's the generator. So we turn that on with triangle. Oh, this is nice. So I'm assuming we're going to clear the landslide with that. The landslide has to be cleared off the roadway with the wheel loader. This should be done in no time. There's the landslide. God, it's pretty grim, that, isn't it? It's all come all the way down from these sort of hills here, these rocky hills. Hape's watching us over there. He's not doing much to help, but he's there, giving us moral support, beating the drum. So this is the wheel loader. So so I see this. So there's a manual. So there's a manual for each type of vehicle that we've got, which is pretty nice. Especially given, as I said, these are all licensed vehicles, so it's nice to have some information about them. This is a wheel loader, and they're suitable for loading large quantities of bulk materials such as soil, gravel, or sand. Properly aligned, the bucket of a wheel loader is also suitable for clearing, flattening, and spreading bulk materials. First, we need to approach the bulk material with the wheel loader, raise and lower with the right stick. Open that's up and down. Right stick, right, opens the shovel, and left, and then carefully accelerate with the shovel aligned to pick up the bulk. Right, okay, fair enough. We'll try that. We'll load it in the dump truck. We can flatten the surface using the boom with the R stick. Push the soil in front of you this way to straighten the surface. Fair enough. And the compact loader, I don't think we're using the compact loader, so we'll skip out of that for now. And if we need the help, we can do that with D-pad down. Oh, now this is weird. How do I change the view now? Because the right stick, which usually changes the view, is operating the, I think they called it the shovel, didn't they, at the front? So how do I hold something to do it? How do I do that? Let's see if we can see the controls. Let's go to the settings. And if I go to Controls. Oops. Let's do that again. Let's have a look. Construction view. Function modifier. I wonder if that does it. Hold circle. And does that change like a kind of a different set of commands? Let's just try it. Hold circle. No, that's not doing it. Oh, I see, I didn't want to do that. Right, so we're going to have to... Oh, I see. As we move, it moves it does the right stick function for you. So it kind of stays behind the thing that you're driving. Fair enough, right. So now we've got that worked out. Let's do what it said. So as I move to use the shovel, it moves the camera view. Right, I'm pleased about that because I was getting a bit worried. Let's do some shoveling. Let us. It said right stick, didn't it? To right. Let's just do that again. Oh, it is full. It's full. I was looking at that then, and because I couldn't change the angle of the camera, I wondered, have I actually... Oh, I don't want to do that either. Keep it up there. I thought to myself, have I actually scooped any up? Are we putting it in the truck? No, unload the soil in the marked area next to the roadway. Aha, which is over here. Right, okay. We'll put it between these gates, so let's do that. Let's get as close as we can. And then we want to use right stick to the right. That drops it. Right. Okay, we're getting the hang of it now. It's an odd experience because in any other type of driving you move the camera. So now, if I want to get to the back of this to see what's going on, I can't change the camera. What I have to do is press accelerate, and it suddenly pans to the back all on its own. So that's a bit strange, but once you've done this a few times on a few missions, I'm sure it's going to be second nature. Let's level this up. Put this down. Right. Let's just check it out and see if we get some more of this. The good thing as well is if you're doing it correctly, because you've got a percentage there up in the top left hand side. So clearing the landslide, we're actually 33% through it, which is nice. The other thing as well that I've noticed that I just wanted to tell you about, can you see in the circle in the hood in the bottom right hand corner, I think the yellow arc is showing me how much soil I've got in the shovel. So you can see there, the yellow is all the way around, so it's suggesting that the shovel is full. It looks full. We'll test that as I dump this material. I don't want to run over Hape. As I dump this material, let's see if that yellow empties itself, because I think that's what it's telling us. And the other one is obviously fuel. We've got fuel there, and we've got, looks like repair as well. So let's dump this. Let's see if that yellow... Yeah, so the yellow is how much soil we've actually got in the scoop, which is quite nice. Right, let's put that back again, then we're ready to go. So we've done 33% of this. So far, it's pretty straightforward. It feels like I'm doing a job, which is good. Once you get a hang of what these controls are doing and the weird thing with the camera, there's no issue. The sound's good. See, I would like to go to the side now and have a look, but I have to maneuver the shovel first, like this. before I can see the side view, which is strange. So let's get some more of this. And then we'll lift it. Let's turn the scoop this way. So you can see, yeah, the yellow again is full. That's what we want. 49%. A lot of earth was washed onto the road here, then it also knocked down a power pole. That's why there's a power outage. Okay, fair enough, yeah, that's why we need a generator. It's good information. Try and spread this out a bit because we're putting it all in one pile at this side. It'll end up sliding back onto the road again if I'm not careful. So let's tip that. It is just like most of these games. At first, the controls get a little bit, you know, they take a little bit of getting used to. But it's not a problem because the repetition you're going to have working these machines, you'll pick it up after a couple of missions. So, we are 50% through, which is nice. Let's drop this down. Then we'll alter the angle, drop it down again so it's flat. We'll just push this in. I don't like pushing it all the way in, but I want to be sure that it's filling. You see it filling now? It makes quite a clunk as you go in there. So I'm hoping I'm not doing any damage. Right, that's not full this time. Maybe I need to come at it from a different angle. So let me do that. Let me go to this side. And I'll put it down. If I lower that down and then I turn it. Right, we didn't get it full that time. But we'll persevere, so we're up to 71%. There is some slight... can you see that behind the actual digger? Let's call it a digger. There is like a trail behind it. Now that could be... I have got the setting, the performance setting. I've got it set to quality. We'll just adjust that. Can you see there's like a trail with the graphics? Don't know what the correct terminology is for that, but let's just change it to the settings. There's a performance and there's a quality. So let me just go into this settings. The graphics mode there, you see, is quality. So you can choose between higher resolution or better performance. So shall we change that? Do that with the D-pad. Performance. Right, let's try that. We'll go back. Let's see if that makes a difference. I think it has, hasn't it? I think it has. So that's worth bearing in mind as well, depending on how you... I mean, this looks pretty good. This is performance. This looks pretty good. So I think I'll leave it on that. I prefer that, I think. Right. Let's get that down. Let's get it scooped up. Right, that was a bit better. A little bit more that time. 87% done. So far I'm really enjoying it. I can see myself playing quite a few hours in this. I was looking down the trophy list earlier as well for PlayStation, and there are some trophies in there. There is one that is play for 160 hours. Now, that sounds like a lot, but actually, I think you've seen how long this mission has took so far. I think you'll soon burn through 160 hours. I certainly will. Because this is my type of thing, this. You know, on this channel we like simulators. And this one, I think, is going to work for me. And we're nearly done here, you know. I think you have to give it a really good shove like that. It's saying I've done it. Park the wheel loader in the marked area and go to Hape. Well, seeing as we've just loaded this, I don't know why it's asking us to finish when there's quite obviously still soil on the road. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Oh look, it's magically disappeared. So we did enough to complete the mission, and the remaining bit has disappeared. Not to worry. Right, let's get rid of this. Actually, let me lift that so the rest of that yellow in the arc resets itself. Now we need to park this. Where did we pick it up from? It was here, wasn't it? This is where we picked it up from. And yellow to get out. Right, let's go and see Hape. I don't want to walk underneath that. That could be dangerous. Speak with Hape.
Now the roadway is open again on half sides. Well done. However, our mission does not end here. The refrigeration system at the local supermarket has failed. There is a mobile generator on the loading area of the flatbed truck. We have to get it to the supermarket as quickly as possible so that the refrigeration can be restored and the food doesn't spoil. I'll see you there.
Okay, nice. Looks like we're going to do some lifting and shifting now. So I'm assuming... Ah, that's us accepting the job, that little jingle. So we've just accepted the job. Let there be lights. Let's do this one as part of the first look. It looks like we have picked up our generator that we set running at the beginning of this previous mission. Oh, that's good. There's the AI, look. So the road's now opened. The AI are back. So we didn't need to worry about the AI. So it was just because of the storm and the blocked roads. So that's good. That's really nice to see. Let's take this generator down to the supermarket. We'll park it here. Gas station discovered. Right, so we discover buildings on the map. Actually, let's take a look at the map. Here is the map. How do I zoom in and out? Is that just... Nope, not that. Don't think... Oh yeah, we can. We can zoom in and out. How did I do that? There we go. This is the zoomed out version. So we are over here. I'm just trying to gauge the size of the map. Looks pretty decent, doesn't it? We've got all these different areas. I don't know if everything starts unlocked at the beginning, whether we'll be moving out to this side. Possibly not. But it's quite a nice area, that, isn't it? There's all these places to be discovered, as you can see, these question marks. Whilst we're in here, let's just have a look. These are the current jobs we've got going on. Let There Be Light is the one that we're on at the moment. Offers upgrades, so we can make upgrades, we can enhance the fleet, we've got a warehouse, this is all part of the business. And we got a manual, of course, all the skills, and then an overall progress. So there's a lot of discovery still to be done. There's a lot of finding out about how things work as well. So as we get into it, we'll find more about it as we go. But for now, there's Hape again. Where does he keep turning up from? You can see him there under the maxi sign, look. Right. So, we need to change the mode of our flatbed. So let's do that. The tutorial tips actually are quite good at the bottom because I think it'll be quite confusing at the beginning trying to remember all the different ways to control the different vehicles. Right, so bring into position, park the flatbed next to a load, select the function mode from the square menu, which we just did. Transportable loads always have a a visible hook point for the crane hook. I think I did see that actually, yeah. Extend the crane. Both booms must be fully raised using the L and R sticks. Rotate the base of the crane. L and L displayed on the ground to help it. Okay, fair enough. And then you just connect with X. Loading area of the crane dumper is protected by 2 boards. You can open those with triangle. That's fair enough. And then you load with X as well. Okay, let's give this a try because this is very similar to how it was in the previous game. So let us start moving this crane. So let us... I need to swing this out now. There we go. So we need to line up that circle on the ground with the hook. You see the green sort of circle there. And this is where it gets tricky because even though we had the... right, I need to go this way. Even though we had the tutorial there, these controls with the stick are tricky to get used to at the beginning. So let me... Which one takes me in and out? Is it this one? Right, we've got left and right, up, down. That extends, so this one will take us back in. So hopefully I can click X very shortly. Can I? Is it going to let me hook it? Maybe I need to go high. There we go. Excellent. Now once again I can't change the camera angle. But I guess we're moving this from the back of the truck and we're putting it down in the highlighted area there on the right. So I guess this is the proper angle actually to do that. I need to extend that out. That's better. That's better. And once again the camera angle is moving depending on what it is I'm actually doing with the crane arm. Right, let's do this slowly. I am a real amateur at this, as you can probably tell. Actually, you know, I don't know if you have to be absolutely perfect, or whether it will... let's just extend that out a little bit. I don't know whether it'll do it if you're sort of in the... Oh my word, I'm actually on the roof there. I didn't want to do that. Oh, the supermarket owner is not going to like this. Right, I actually need to go down now, don't I? There we go. Is it going to let me drop it? Oh, I'm actually on something there. Right, okay. See, this is where the camera angle is a bit weird. Right, I don't want to do that. I want to actually... I want to go that way. Right, has that done it? Oh, it did it. Excellent. Right, turn on the generator. Now, I think, if I remember from the previous game, can I... Is there a way for me to reset the truck? If I... Let's have a look. If I reset, does it put the crane back? It does. Puts the crane back. Okay, and let's go back to this again. And put it to drive mode. That should get rid of the arms at the side, which it does. That's good. So now we're in a position to hop out. There's Hape staring at us again. Let's turn the generator on. Oh wow, look at this. The lights have crashed into the roof. Well, we've got to speak with Hape. I know what he's going to say. He's going to get us up that crane.
The lantern has torn the roof and must have damaged some lines in the process.
You're not
kidding. It needs new cladding. First, lift the lantern out of the roof and then drive to the local building material dealer to pick up the required parts. Come on, let's not waste any time.
Right, let's get to it then. So we need to lift that out. So are we going up there? Yeah, we are. There's the blue markers. Let's go to the big crane. Oh, this is pretty neat, isn't it? So far in this opening sort of mission, we've used quite a number of different machines, haven't we? Which is nice. These are the cranes. Cranes used on construction sites to lift light and medium. So light is signified with A, medium loads are B. To elevated positions or perform concrete work. I'm going to have to remember these symbols, I think, as well. That's going to be one of the tricks. Fast directing cranes and tower cranes are identical in functional terms. Both can rotate on their own axis and move loads on a crane hook, which is moved via the trolley. So we've got a crane area. Fair enough. And again, I think these are the same controls pretty much as we've just used with the crane that was on the flatbed. Yet lower and raise with the right stick. Once we get it in position, we can press X to connect it. Right, so I'm going to assume it's the same controls as we just used. So I can see the hook about halfway down. So, I see. So you can just about see the circle. If I line it up now with the red, and now I need to bring it downwards. So let's try. It's good. The camera's moving down with it, which is quite nice. So we need to hook it. Right. Let's put that up. Right, so I can see... Okay, let me go down again. Because it's changed to green on the floor. How far down do I need to go? Am I not... Okay, this one's a bit more tricky. Because I can see the green marker on the floor. But I think what I'm actually doing is I'm hooking onto... Am I hooking onto this blue circle? Right, let's just get... Oh, I see. I've got to get the green onto the actual arm of this. Let me just bring that down. Right, it's not obvious. Is that it? Right, let me try this again. So I can see... Oh, is it asking me to move backwards a little bit? Because I can see the red dot there, it says 34 meters. So let's just check out how far up it wants me to go to. Because I thought I would hook where the circle is. You know, the blue circle, and it doesn't want me to do that. So I've got, you see it's green on the floor. So is that telling me I'm in the right, so the green on the floor tells me I'm in the right position. So once I'm in the right position, I need to get the right height. That's what it is. Right. Sorry about that. That took me that took me a while to work out. Hooked materials can be rotated with the circle button and left. Okay, fair enough. Right, so I think all we need to do now is lay it down on the blue marker. And we need to rotate, don't we? Let's bring it down a bit lower. Because what we don't want to do is bring this down and then make even more mess. So let's try to rotate. It said circle, didn't it? Nope, not that. Circle and there we go. That's the rotation. Now then, let's get this lined up and we'll drop it down. Perfect. Well, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Now that took me a little bit of working out, but we got there in the end. And now it wants us to get back in the flatbed truck, so I'm assuming we're going to get some materials. We're 50% through this mission. Let's just jump back in the truck. We need some materials from the building material dealer. You'll find him a few blocks away. Get the parts you need and come back quickly. So let's do that, and then we'll finish this off as a first look. And I'll tell you what I think. So let's reverse. Make sure we don't hit anybody's car, or else we will be in trouble. Right, let's just check the map. It's asking me to turn left here, but you can go right as well. No, actually, no, we don't want to turn right. We'll go across the bridge. So it is quite right. So let's do that. Let's go left. Let's follow all the instructions for this first look. There's where we cleared the road. That's looking nice. They must have had somebody helping us though, because where we were dumping all the soil, that's all nicely flattened out now. Unless Hape did it and didn't tell us. Just over 400 meters to go. I'm probably speeding. Yeah, the AI is back on the road now, isn't it? And the good thing is, it's waiting for us. Because if you've played some of the games with me on this channel, Tourist Bus, Bus Sim, the AI doesn't always wait for you, does it? And we end up with some quite nasty crashes, so it's quite refreshing if the AI is going to wait this time. Let's pull in to the building material dealer. And that's a discovery as well, so let's park it here in the blue rectangle. Hammergill. We've got forklift trucks, everything. So one thing I will say, the range of vehicles that you can use, and they're all licensed, are is really, really good. Hape says if you want, you can also use the forklift to load the construction materials, or you can use the flatbed truck's loading crane again. You know what? Let's use the forklift, being as we're here. Let's open these, because I'm assuming we'll just want to slide them straight on the side. That was good. That was easy. We don't need that menu. We can jump straight in. So, forklifts, they're freely available at any building material dealer. You just, as we did just then, you press triangle just to jump in if you're on the PlayStation. All the lifting controls are the same. You just use the R stick, X to secure the load, and then R stick again. Fair enough. X to unload. Right, okay. There was a message about the boards there. We've already done that. So, what are we lifting? Are we lifting these two items? So let's get R down. Tip that forwards. Actually, let me just... Yeah, that's as low as it goes. Okay. Fair enough. Shall we try? I don't think I'm very... Oh, there we go. Secure. I was going to say, I didn't think I was very straight on. But let's secure the load. Let's lift it. Oh, wow. Yeah, the skidding of the brakes there. So then we simply just need to... Now, when I put it on here, does it matter where I put it, or will it automatically arrange it on the back of the truck? That's the thing. Okay. Can I just reverse now? Right, let me work this out. Is that on the truck now? That is on the truck. Right, that's tricky. Because again, the camera angle. I can't work out, what's going on where. Because I can't see it from that angle, which would have been nice. I didn't know whether I was securing it to the forklift, or if I was actually securing it to the back of the truck. Right, flick the camera around, and let's get as low down to the floor as we can. We can lean it forward, like that. And let's steer towards this. And once we get near, we just press X to secure it. And then we'll lift it. Let's lift it. In fact, let's lift it right up. Then put it on the back of the truck next to the bricks. They're actually tiles, aren't they? They're actually roof tiles, because we're going to fix that roof. Right. See how easy I did that then? Second time you do something, it was much easier. I didn't really have to think about that then. I did it in 2 clicks. Let's get the boards closed. Alright, cool. Let's jump in and get this back. Hape's waiting for us. Here we go. Just a short drive round to the other side. And then we can do the repair work. Hey, you see that there? I could have turned right. So I was right all along, whereas we went round the long way. It was asking us to go the long way around. I mean, it's fine. But, again, I think once you get used to the map, it will be a lot better. Is it going to ask us to lift these onto the roof now? I think it is, isn't it? So we need the context menu, and we need to change the mode so that we don't tip the truck over. And then we'll better not open the boards. Right, okay, we don't need that. We can literally just operate the crane. If I can remember how to operate the crane. Right, no, I didn't want to do that. I want to stay in there. There we go. Let's extend that. Bring this round. We want that back in. Right, let's pick that one up. Oh, Hape's got his hard hat on. Right, let's not smash that into the side. Let's hopefully we've got the clearance there. Alright, let's do this sensibly. It's tricky, it is tricky. It's challenging. Whoa! Oh, that was a bit too fast. Yeah, get into all sorts of confusion remembering which stick turns which way, which one lifts, which one makes it go in and further extended. The up and down is the easiest thing. Let's just get ourselves back in shape again. Get ourselves in line. Just lift it slightly. Now we need to bring it back in. And hopefully we'll get to use the X to drop this down. Let's bring it down. There we go. That's the first one. Let's get the second lot. Bring this back in. That's it. Let's bring this up. Get this one across. Now I don't know if we actually repair the roof here or whether or not we just put the materials there for somebody to fix the roof. Let's see. Just line it up. Oh, we nearly had it then. Right, we want to come this way, not that way. There we go. Right, let's reset. So you can put the crane away yourself, or remember you can press square, and what you can do is you can reset. That resets the crane. Then you go to reset. You go to the square again, and go to drive mode. That takes up the stability arms on the side of the truck. So we need to speak to Hape now, so let's jump out. Let's see what he says.
The supermarket manager is happy, and we've crossed one problem off our list. But I just got another call. It seems a car has slid into a construction pit. I'll meet you there.
It's all happening, isn't it? So that's the end of our second job. and we just accepted our next one. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave that for next time. You know what? I'm going to really enjoy this. There's been a lot of hype on the channel for this for so long. A lot of you guys have been looking forward to this, and I started following it once you guys let me know about it. And you know, it's my type of thing. The look of the map is good. It performs really well on PS5. The controls are slightly tricky, but as I said the whole way through, some amount of repetition will fix that. There's nothing wrong with the controls, just repetition and it'll be second nature. And it's just about playing it, getting into it, enjoying it, completing a few of these missions for your boss, Hape. There's the European map, and then when you finish that you can go to the USA map. So there's plenty of things to do. So yeah, I would say give this a try. And if you are going to give it a try, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you're going to pick this up. It's out on Tuesday, remember. This is just the first look, but we will be live streaming it. We'll play a few longer sessions of this. So hope you're looking forward to that. Thanks for watching this first look. As always, don't forget to leave me a like. And also, if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button, because we'll be playing this a lot more. Subscribing's free, but it helps me out a heck of a lot. So thank you for that. Take care, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.